Къде гая тича свободна, аз се влюбиха с нея, далече от град. Там е намерих.
Аз съм мъзвам.
Солено огледало около склон.
Един ден приятел, който живееше там в същата къща с мене, бяхме 4.
Тая зима.
Той не беше много добре. С гърдите и почти седяше отгоре на огъня. И тогава се изчуди, когато 3 часа и ще бъде много по-студено скоро, той тръгна за това. Когато се върна, беше тъмно. И аз го гледах. Аз знаех. Той беше много, имаше голяма къл. Той знаеше много работи.
Различни работи.
И доста задържаше в себе си. Така, телото му мъчеше къла.
So here we are. Тук се намираме и нещо се намери.
He took a piece of wood, straight, long-ish, finger width.
Thick finger.
He sharpened one end, and the other end, he put a notch into it. By this time, he had my full attention. He did. He had my full attention. But not openly. From the corner of my eye, I watched.
Events transpire.
Then he went over to where we kept the potatoes.
Potatoes?
What? Chose a potato, and then he drove that piece of wood through its heart. I was shocked.
Stunned.
Does a potato have a heart through its center?
First, go.
From his pocket, he took a string, tied it around the upright portion, wound it around, did a half hitch through the notch, over the notch, pulled out all this wool. All this wool. From his sack. He'd been to the next door neighbours, the farmers, and got some wool out of the wool shed.
This very afternoon.
Well, he started turning that wool into thread.
He didn't say a word. He didn't have to. I remember. No one's saying anything about saying anything.
It cracked open my brain. Here I was, freezing for the most part. And all the time, the raw material was running around the hillsides all about me. I've been walking past these sheep for a long time.
City girl getting an education, huh?
Well, he
Wildfire
not
in the
only fired
grass.
my imagination. All the women around just got into it. But John, Saratoga John,
As he was known in the wider community,
he made a hat for himself. Such a clever person. He knitted it and then crocheted it.
the trimming.
With the thread. Very thick thread. He'd spun from the wool on the potato spindle.
Can I believe it? Unbelievable. Hilarious. Inconceivable. To me, it was.
There was another amazing feature about John. Truly, truly inspirational. We often went out on boats.
No roads
And most
there.
of us, we didn't really know about boats. Boats are something that you learn as you grow up. It's like a language. You have to be in tune with the sea. The ignorant fall off the cliff real quick. That's the Gaia for you.
Knowledge is protection. Power.
So one day we decided to go off to the other side.
The chocolate.
In this little boat, Fred.
Wooden boat. Very cute boat.
I think it was 10 foot or 9 foot. I'm not sure. Before it got renovated by Gifford.
Toi nogu piče chocolate.
And on the way back, the engine stopped in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely nowhere in the middle. But John, he had this amazing knack. He could get something working just long enough for a safe harbour. His pockets were full of bits and pieces, bits of wire, unusual things, string, you name it. He had it in his pockets.
Objects found on his travels.
And it was late in the afternoon. We didn't want to be out here in the middle of the night. But with a bit of cussing and swearing and a few interruptions, we made it back. And that, I think, was the engine had to go for an overhaul after that.
Porch a niqui.
When I learnt to spin, it changed everything. Absolutely everything.
John, thank you. Teshakuritan.